Good morning. Is it morning? Yeah. 15 minutes to end the morning. So, how are you? What's going on in your body? I got lots going on. Another day of intensity. I'm not sure exactly what for and why, but I'm rolling with it. So today I wanted to talk about my experiences and observations of the myriad of light workers I deal with each and every day in conversations through Facebook, through meeting in the park, just walking around in the world, even my children. So I want to start with some important ones. So the real light workers I'm seeing are not rich, famous gurus, have a massive healing practice, out there on Facebook, getting all the likes, all this kind of stuff. They're just humble, salt of the earth people, just like you and me, wandering around in a matrix, in an illusion, but looking inside and doing the real work. And like fucking dark work. I know many people that have been multiply traumatized. Things like child trafficking, parental incest, rapes in marriage, being attacked, all these kind of things. And I don't know how I could get through something like that, but these people are the lightest lights. They're shining despite being smashed in so many ways. It humbles me to see the depths of some experiences that some people have chosen. And I see them at all levels. I see them in the bottom of their hole, just starting to look at the light of all these things. I see some of them in addictions and different things. I see some that have risen above and are shining, and they're starting to feel safe enough to stick their head out and talk to other people, and starting to smile again. So I want people, and sometimes it's just like me, but I want people that are in that depth of despair or thinking that they got smashed by the world, but somehow have the strength to wake up every day and to smile and to breathe and to have the technology of this world just trying to make us small again and trying to steal our energy. But somehow we wake up every morning despite all these debilitating loads we've carried of what was in our past and what's happening to us, and this world that tries to make us a victim so that we can give away our power and all this kind of stuff. But the real light workers I see are the people that are suffering in silence. They're sitting with a massive load of societal shame, contempt, judgment, etc., saying they did something wrong or they made a bad choice or whatever. But these people are, especially right now, being completely alone, completely feeling crushed, completely, but they still smile. They still can laugh. They still have the ability to put one foot against or in front of the other and rise up. And thank you for your comments, Isaiah. But yes, the real light workers didn't come to be famous, didn't come to make massive loads of money. They came to have the experience of all of that weight, that collective shame, that collective bullshit soup that we grow up in, and to rise through it and to grow and still push on despite all of the world trying to smash us and say our beliefs are wrong or that that's not good or whatever, all because those frickin' people are too scared to start the work on their own. So we just shine. We take the bashing, we take the hitting, we slowly grow boundaries, we slowly rise above and step away from those people. And we know that we are love. We know that we are the heart of the world. We know that we can handle anything. And we came and took the hardest experiences so somebody else didn't have to take them, to heal them, to transmute them, so that not everybody else had to hurt so bad. And we took the strongest because we knew we could do it. And we've done it our whole entire lives, trying to help people and take on their pressures and their pains and their sufferings, because we came here to clear this, to be a shining light, to show an example, so that people that are so darkly overtaken by all the story, all the control, all the lies, all the bullshit in this world, could one day quickly see the light, saving our children, saving those around us, the ones we love. And it's not our job to save, but when you come from so much suffering, you see the world in that darkness. You can feel it. You know it, because we've chosen to rise through it. And there's grace in that, and there's ease, and there's beauty. We're not broken. We're the ones that had the courage to stand up and be the light and rise through and breathe and ground and alchemize and transmute these things, even though it was hard. But we did. We came, we're here, and we're shining this bright light, but we can't see it because everything's trying to steal it from us and tell us we're wrong and smash us down so that we stop shining, so that they don't have to do the work. But we came here to be this anchor point, this light point, this shining lighthouse of another way, of somebody that saw through the darkness and now knows themselves, and now knows the tricks, the coercions, the insanities that are part of this world that drew us down and made us give up our power and made us give up our choice and made us feel victim and made us feel all these things. And we're sitting here mastering that stuff, mastering it, going to the top, right to the bottom, and then all the way to the top, smashing those things, transmuting them, making them not even part of our reality anymore, despite people being scared shitless to see what that path is and how to get there. But we're simplifying it. We're not the ones making thousands and thousands and millions of dollars off of other people. I really think a lot of those people that are so caught up in that, they've lost their connection to reality. They're trying to fix outside themselves when they really haven't done their own work. And the light workers that I'm talking about aren't people that are fixing other people and being healers. They're people that are going down into the depths of their soul and looking at every single little piece of messy darkness, looking at their shadow, diving into the dungeons where the dragons are and the demons are, and rising up and realizing that those things are all part of us. And it was created by us, for us, to heal us. And yes, it got out of control, and yes, it got a little crazy and this kind of stuff. And now we're taking self-responsibility to rise up and be an example of how we can change. And then by hearing people's stories and encouraging people to have discussions like this and share it with other people and be openly emotional, we start to give value to that experience, that personal hell, that hardship that we went through, by speaking from it, and not speaking from the wound and how bad it was and how ugly it was, but speaking from, holy shit, I learned who I was, and I learned how to not hide, and I learned how to breathe, and I learned how to handle my triggers, and I learned how to walk with people that are toxic, and I learned how to be a light when there was none. And those are the people that I look in their eyes and I hear their story and I witness their suffering, not to carry them, not to pick them up, just to hear them and say, yep, that happened. Because the craziness we went through as light workers, the insanity, when we go down to the depth of it, nobody would ever believe us sometimes. But you're going to find out over time that the very thing that we thought we were so bad for or did wrong or were screwed up for, there's hundreds, if not thousands, if not to hundreds of thousands of people that had that exact same experience, got shamed out of recognition of what happened, and then got hidden in the quietness where nobody wants to talk about those things. But we are the people that are willing to go to the messy depths. We are the people that are willing to talk about things that aren't said or done. And we are the people that motivate other people to rise up. We're the people in the circles, in the communities, in the grocery store line that people are drawn to, want to talk to, feel some safety with. Because we're the vibration, we're the map out, we're the fix, we're the way to get through it. But it has nothing to do with words. It has nothing to do with fixing. It has nothing to do with how big of a Facebook page we have or how many followers we have or whatever. It has everything to do with being in that vibration and walking in the universe and still smiling and showing people that vibration. And you're a seed, whether they accept you in that moment or acknowledge that you've helped them in some way, you're a seed. And you're doing it every day, even if you're sick, even if you don't have money, even if you don't have a home. I see so many really bright light workers that are just being and shining and giving people hope. And that's the real light worker. And that's what I see in all these people on this page that are giving me beautiful comments. Zaya, Dorothy, I'm sure there's some others. I see Janelle's on here. Kathy was on here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that's happened, no matter how messy it is, because it's all perfect and it's all showing. And all I encourage is, if you're ready to talk about it, if you're ready to rise up, if you're ready to shine, start sharing your story. Start sharing the stuff that felt icky in your life. Share the stuff. Show the path. Show the story of you rising up. Show the story of you recovering, of being better, of loving despite hate. Share those stories. Put them out there. Do a live. It might be scary to do a live. Put a little Facebook post up. Do whatever. Put the little note in the bottom of this video. But you're the ones that are making the difference. We're all making a difference by doing hard things. And shining it, talking about it. I don't want kudos. I don't want anything. I just want people to come on, see happiness, see emotion, see all this kind of stuff, and make a world where that's okay again. And that's all we have to do. Do that to your family. Do that to your kids. Do that to the friends around you. Do that to the people in the grocery store line, the checkout clerk, whatever. Smile. How you doing today? How's things been? What's going on in your world? And they will tell you the most deep, amazing stuff. They will feel safe with you because you're safe. You did it. You did it yourself. You're not a lie. You're not a question mark. You're not hiding anything. You're just a big shining light sitting there and saying, yeah, I had this. I had that. I had abuse. I had narcissism. I had sexual trauma. Whatever the thing is. And we just shine and say, hey, I'm still okay. And once you're in that truth, nothing can touch you. So you are the light workers. I honor you deeply. I love you all for all the work you've done and all the traumas you've carried through and all the clearing you've done and all the smiles you're doing. So keep it up. I love you. I want to hear more and I want to share more and I want to get it out there. And if you don't think people want to watch, send it onto my timeline, post it on my timeline. There's lots of people that love to watch. There's lots of lurkers and observers, but they're feeling the light. They're ready for it. They want to see more people with the light, and that might encourage them to step out and be the light even more for others. So I love you. Have a great day. Keep smiling. Keep those eyes bright, and we'll talk more soon. Thank you. Thank you, Leanie. Thank you, Kathy. Have a good one.